When 53-year-old Luacam was a child, she was sent to work at a farm in the Amazonian state of Pará. Like many poor indigenous Brazilians living in urban areas, her family couldn't support her, let alone buy her toys. At the farm, the family Luacam served refused to buy her a doll.
Então, aos 8 anos de idade, eu já trabalhava.
At 8 years old, I was working at the house of a farmer. I was a maid there since I was 7, and that was the first time I saw a doll in my life. So I asked if I could get one, but I was told I was not there to play, but to work. From that day on, I swore to myself that I would make my own doll.
And she did. Many years later, she became a skilled seamstress and worked in several clothing factories, but always keeping in mind her dream of doll making. Finally, in 2013, after moving to Rio de Janeiro, she invested all her savings to set up her business. This is her collection of indigenous rag dolls that represent 5 Brazilian ethnic groups, including her own, the Anambé.
Fomos nós que fizemos a primeira boneca indígena.
I was the first indigenous person to make an indigenous doll. Later, others copied me, but mine were patented and labeled. And from then on, I never stopped.
Luacam named her brand Anati, which means girl in the Tupi-Guarani language. Initially, all went well, but the spread of COVID-19 meant she could no longer sell her dolls at local markets. So she moved online, and it was an instant success. Luacam estimates she has already sold more than 5,000 dolls like this one, but she's still scrambling to keep her business up and running, while at the same time trying to help other indigenous women in need. Depending on the volume of sales, she sends 20% of her profits to a social project she founded with her daughter. It trains single indigenous women to become seamstresses. The goal is to teach them how to produce the dolls, which are sold for around $20 each.
Eu me vejo através das bonecas, tá? Não só eu como outras.
I see myself through these dolls. The Anati dolls are a dream that allows us to preserve our ancestry. They represent the past, the present, and the future that cannot be erased.
O presente e o futuro, que não pode ser apagado.
But Luacam has big ambitions. As an activist promoting the rights of indigenous Brazilian women, she now wants to export her dolls to make the world aware of her people's customs, culture, and traditions. Lucrecia, Franco, CGTN, Rio de Janeiro.